afternoon. It is Wednesday, so we know what that means. It's blood test day. Welcome back to another vlog. Again, if you are new here, my name is Dee, and in December 2023 I was diagnosed with triple positive breast cancer, and I am currently having my chemo, which I've decided to document my journey and document me beating breast cancer. Bro, it's actually warm outside today. I am shocked, England. I am shocked. Getting so out of breath is terrible. It is terrible. So it is about 1 o'clock. Oh shit, I've got to go home. I just remembered I forgot all my stuff on my bloody blood test. Back home we go. Take 2. Oh my gosh. So I forgot my printouts for my blood test, which I think they probably could do with it, but considering the amount of issues I've had with this blood test to begin with, it's probably better I make sure I got my paperwork. So thank God I wasn't too far, but that has now contributed to my tiredness. I realised I haven't vlogged since Monday, I think. Might have been Monday. It was the last time I picked up the camera. I've just kind of been not feeling great and not in a great mood, so I didn't want to pick up the camera, but I don't even think I ended out last week's vlog properly. But anyway, we start a new week. Alright, let me try and get there because I think my appointment's at 2. People, I'm back out again. I did not finish a vlog, but my blood tests have been done, my PICC line's been changed, although it is very, very sore today. Not really sure why, but it is what it is. In other news, I had a mammogram about a month ago to determine whether or not they had removed everything in surgery. They were worried that they had miscalculated and left some of the cancer behind, and I got the call today to say all clear, and they will see me for a mammogram in a year. So that is amazing news, because that technically means, I'm not gonna lie to you, the hay fever's getting me today, bruv. That technically means I can just continue on with my adjuvant treatment, and we can pray that this will be it. I can beat this thing, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's been a bit of a relief, because I was waiting for that for the last month, because obviously that would mean another surgery. Although I have got another surgery, it would mean an additional surgery on the left hand side and not just on the right to reduce the right. So yeah, that is excellent news. But in other news, we are now walking towards Sainsbury's. Kai is behind me. We are walking to go and get a few bits because my mum is not around. So I'm just going to go and pick up a few bits until next week, and then I will do another shop to get me to the end of the month. It's actually a really nice day today, so it's been nice to be out and not stuck looking at the four walls. So yeah, let's get to do this shop.
The next morning.
Afternoon. It is Thursday and I am on my way back to the hospital. Chemo day. Feeling a bit tired today, a little bit drained today. My appointment is in the next, I think I've got 50 minutes, so I should be able to get there in time. It is a very warm day today, London. It's very warm today, so I decided to put on a bright colour to reflect the heat because I'm already hot. Apart from my bag is black. So yeah. I am tired today. I didn't sleep as well as I wanted to sleep last night. I'm kind of feeling it now, but it is what it is. I hope tonight I'll sleep well. By the time they give me my Piriton and everything, I should conk me out. But yeah, Mum's not with me today. Mum has gone to Ascot, so I hope she's enjoying herself. Martin is going to come and pick me up or come back with me, so I'm not travelling back alone, just in case I don't feel well on the train back. But we'll see how this goes.
When it's time to represent, you gotta do it for yourself. Put that work in, block out everything else, and get it done. And get it done. If the first thing isn't working, you probably closer than you know. Keep searching and peep game. We all go through it. You got a goal, you better go to it and stand on it. When they say it's foolish, you gotta hustle, man. Treat your vision like it's God's plan. When it gets tough, take a hard stand and plan. You on the journey, keep pushing through. And just remember, if they made it, you can make it too. When it's time to represent, you gotta do it for yourself. Put that work in, block out everything else, and get it done. And get it done. When it's time to represent, you gotta do it for yourself. Put that work in, block out everything else, and get it done. And get it done. All this pressure in the world on your dreams feel impossible, and that lack of support is just an obstacle. Keep pushing through. Fair weather friends never around when you need them, so leave them. Dead weight, you gotta treat them how you treat them. I know it's hard. They either with you or against you. All that hating that they doing on what you into. Get your money for they in you, cause you done came a long way, and today you gotta move them out the way. When it's time to represent, you gotta do it for yourself. Put that work in, block out everything else, and get it done. And get it done. When it's time to represent, you gotta do it for yourself. Put that work in, block out everything else, and get it done. And get it done.
So guys, I'm back home now. It is probably 7:30. I've been home for a few hours. I've just had something to eat, but I am, as usual, just whacked. That is chemo cycle 2 session 3 done. Next week, Thursday, we start another session, which will be cycle 3. So I'm halfway. I'm at my halfway mark. I've got 6 more sessions or 6 more weeks left, which is great. But these 6 weeks have been, I mean, everyone said they've gone quick, but for me, it's felt very long in that sense. And I think that's mainly because this last week I wasn't particularly feeling great, and I just kind of, like I said in my last vlog, I just kind of hit a wall, and I was just struggling to just, you know, I'm usually a very positive, anybody personally knows me personally, like one-on-one, knows that I'm usually very positive. I've always taken a positive outlook on most things that happen in life. But I think this weekend I don't know. I started the day feeling okay, and then just as the day got on, I just felt ill, and it was just like I was coming down with something, and my body was aching, and I felt lethargic, and I was just like, oh, bruv. I seem to have more days where I'm not feeling so great compared to the days where I'm actually able to do anything. And I tend to find Friday, the day after, I feel okay. Like today, I feel woozy. Like the room feels I feel a bit spaced out. And I'm tired. But as I said, it's 7:50. I'm going to try and hang out to at least 9:30 if I can. 9 o'clock at the very earliest. Because if I go to sleep now, I will be awake tonight. Insomnia will be knocking on my door, and I will be up at some stupid o'clock, and then tomorrow I'll feel more tired because I wouldn't have had a good night's sleep. So I try to push myself. If you've noticed in most of my vlogs, the day I have chemo, I try to push myself so that I can have a solid night's sleep and wake up at a decent time tomorrow and feel refreshed. So yeah, I've got to post a parcel tomorrow because someone bought something off my Vinted. So I'm gonna get that sent out, and yeah, I'll see how the day takes me, to be honest. If I'm really honest with you, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do tomorrow, because I need to see how I'm gonna feel. I don't feel too bad, but like I said, the room feels I feel a bit spaced out, like I'm fighting sleep. Like, you know those babies, excuse me. You know those babies that are like babies that fight sleep. If you've been a parent or you have nieces and you've looked after them as babies, when babies fight sleep, they will do everything, like shake their head, fall asleep, knock themselves up. Like, that's what I've been doing for the last, even when I was eating my dinner, at points my eyes were closed and I was just chewing, because like I said to Kai, I actually don't have the energy to eat right now. Karen was like, I hear that. I hear that. I literally didn't have the energy to cut my food with my knife. That's how bad it is right now. But it's all good. I've had something solid, so at least I've eaten something today. And let's hope it just stays down and there's no issues. But yeah, I'm gonna chill out for the rest of the evening, and I will hopefully catch up with you tomorrow. It's not really the afternoon, it is now the evening, guys. And it's Friday. It is one day after chemo. So I think I'm day 16 now, I think it's day 16. It is late in the afternoon, it's about 10 to 6. And I am on my way to drop off something that I sold on Vinted. And to also collect my damn parcel that should have been delivered to me today, even though my ass waited in all day for it. So DPD, count your f***ing days, mate. DPD, count your days. Yeah, I waited all day in for a parcel that something my mum ordered, and I had it delivered to me because she wasn't around this week. She wasn't around today. And I waited in all day for it. I was like, right, when it comes, I'll go and drop my other parcel off. Then gets a message when it tells me it's 7 stops away to say, we're sorry we missed you. No one was in to collect your parcel. You damn liar. I was in. So I cussed them out. Went on a live chat, so I cussed the guy out. And I said I was in. I waited all flipping day in for it, for you to then turn around and say, I said, and now you've got to inconvenience me because now I've got to leave my house to go and collect my parcel that should have been delivered to my house. So I'm on my way to my local co-op, which, lucky for me, is near where I need to drop this other parcel off. But I was mad. So when Mike asked me how was the service, I'm going to say you guys was great. It was the delivery partner that you used that was shit. Excuse my language. So yeah, but that's cool because it means I've got out of the day and I've got out for a little walk. So yeah, not feeling too bad today. A little tired, had a bit of a dodgy stomach this morning, and also can't taste shit. Let me cross the road because there's some guys smoking on the other side of the road. Everything tastes like cardboard or tastes like metallic. I've got a really metallic taste in my mouth. So yeah, I need to figure this out. I might have to juice for the first few days or eat soups and things because just the thought of having to chew stuff, yeah, it's not good. But let me go and do this so I can get back and put some dinner in the oven for Kai. I'm back home now. Collected my package, sent the other one, which I didn't even know was going to Northern Ireland. So I'm hoping it makes it there safe and sound. Collected my parcel from Nike, or Nike, should I say, not Nike. That the Facey DPD man couldn't be bothered to deliver to my house. So I had delivered to the local co-op instead. So I'm got that. I'm just about to now go and make some dinner or put something in the oven for me and Kai. It's Friday. We're gonna have some fish and he's having normal fries. I'm having sweet potato ones and a little bit of salad on the side. And then I'm going to do some editing and try and edit most of this vlog for Sunday. I know I haven't posted a video on Wednesday. I was hoping I could have filmed a little something on Wednesday or Tuesday or Monday, but I just wasn't feeling well enough for it. So I've missed 2 Wednesdays and I do apologise for that. And what I'm trying to do is post a new vlog on a Sunday and every Wednesday post maybe an information video or something along those lines. That is the plan going forward. But at the moment I am fighting against these side effects sometimes, and although I seem okay today, I tend to realise towards the end of the weekend and the beginning of the following week, I don't feel so great. So it's kind of hard for me what I should really do is on a Friday set to record. And I think next week going forward, I'm definitely going to probably do that. So that Fridays that I know that I'm feeling okay, or even Saturdays try and record. But the problem is with a Friday, I tend to try and do, if I need to go food shopping, I try to do that. If I need to do something, I tend to pick those days because those are the days that my mum is around. But I'm going to try and figure it out so that I can at least stick to, because I was sticking to the Mondays, the Wednesdays and the Sundays. So yeah, I'm about to edit a video because tomorrow I'm going to see my friend's son play in a tournament. I've been wanting to watch him play for a long time and we just haven't had the opportunity, and there's a tournament tomorrow and the weather's supposed to be nice. So I'm going to ask the universe to make sure that I feel great tomorrow. And even if I'm not feeling like top shape, I'm gonna make an effort because I need to kind of get out, soak up the good weather while it's here. And it's something outside. I'm not going to be inside where I'm going to be worried about picking up something, because that is my concern right now. I do know my immune system is not where it should be, because last week I think that's what I started to feel like I was coming down with a cold, and my mum was like, we can't have that, because once I come down with any form of infection, whether it's a chest infection or something, it ain't gonna be fun. So I'm looking forward tomorrow because I can be outside, I can enjoy the fresh air, I can get a little bit of sunshine, although I'm not allowed to get the sun on my face and stuff because of my skin is really super sensitive right now. But just to be out and doing something normal is going to feel great. So that is going to be what is happening for the rest of this Friday. So I'm going to get to finishing off something to eat and then get to editing so I can get myself in to bed and have a decent night's sleep, because I need to be up and ready, or both me and Kai need to be up and ready by 11:15 tomorrow. So it takes me a little while in the mornings to get my body going. So yeah, but happy Friday and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I realise I haven't checked in for the last how many days. I've been MIA. Saturday I was out watching my son play football. I was watching my friend's son play football, and I didn't film there just because there were little kids and obviously a lot of people, and I just didn't want anybody. I don't want you filming me. I didn't want any of that, so we didn't film. Sunday we stayed in, and I have done for the last few days because we are having what I would class as a mini heat wave in London right now. And I've noticed that my skin is really sensitive to the sun at the moment. And obviously because I can't regulate my body temperature, being out in the sun does not help. So, yeah. Today is Wednesday, so I will be starting the next week's vlog today as I make my way to the hospital for my blood tests. But I wanted to end out last week's vlog because I didn't really end it out. It's not been a bad week. Symptoms have not been too bad. The one that is doing my nutting right now is the metallic taste and the off taste in my mouth, which usually seems to happen the day after and last for a number of days. It's only yesterday I started to feel like I could taste my food yesterday. Everything kind of tastes bland, or it just doesn't taste right. And that is what I'm struggling with at the moment, and I am trying to think of ways to combat that, because I'm realizing that what happens is I don't feel like eating, and then because I don't feel like eating, I then end up feeling more sick. So it's like a catch-22, to be honest. It's not really doing me any favors by not eating. So if anybody's got any suggestions, I'm gonna try juicing, smoothies, probably soups, that will have all the nutrients that I need, but won't require me to kind of necessarily taste them as much, if that makes sense, because I'm not chewing. But if anybody can think of anything else, that would be great. Please leave them down in the comments below. All help is appreciated right now. But yeah, I'm gonna leave out now because I need to get to my blood test, which is in an hour, and we all know that the trains and transport for London when it's hot in England is a myth. So yeah, I'm gonna end this vlog here. If you've made it to the end, again, thank you for watching. Thanks for supporting. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. And yeah, as always, thanks for your support, and I'll see you in next week's vlog. Peace out till later. Bye.